This is not a tale of one human being, of two or three, but of billions. This is not an ordeal that lasted an hour, a week, or a month, but has been a way of life. This is an everyday reality. And it doesn't change with a loaf of bread, a pot of rice, or a bowl of even the warmest soup. Change happens when men and women of vision and passion come together with out-of-the-box ideas that push the limits of the possible. Change happens when these innovations spread out to all. And there is no better time than now for change to ignite. This is the Inclusive Growth Network for Innovations Towards Empowerment, or IGNITE, a global forum of visionaries, experts, and business leaders from key organizations across different sectors. IGNITE emphasizes inclusive growth, where the private sector builds businesses that create shared value and raises the living standards of people at the base of the economic pyramid, a segment often overlooked by big businesses.
It is generally acknowledged that there are around 2.5 billion people around the world who do not have bank accounts or access to financial services. But on the other hand, nearly 3/4 of them, about 1.8 billion people, have mobile phones. These two contrasting facts highlight an exciting opportunity. We can harness mobile phones to make financial services available and accessible to more people. Game-changing innovations such as the use of electronic load as a means of payment, mobile credit services, and programs which support micro-enterprises and micro-savings can bring people who have been marginalized into the economic mainstream.
The IGNITE Forum is dedicated to exploring best practices, highlighting success stories, and disruptive innovations that can alleviate poverty, replicating these successful programs in other areas around the world.
At the Microcredit Summit campaign, we're proud to be the launching pad for IGNITE, a converging point where institutions and individuals can work together to provide ladders, opportunities that help other people climb out of poverty through technology. We want this to be a venue for partnerships that help bring more affordable financial services to the base of the income pyramid using digital platforms to bring lasting benefits.
A global platform for promoting inclusive and social businesses harnessed through digital technology, a catalyst for change.
What IGNITE is planning to do is aligned with the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas' work in enabling strategic partnerships and innovative models to be created and shared toward the development of efficient and inclusive systems. We hope IGNITE can further catalyze financial inclusion and inclusive growth on a global scale.
The world is changing very fast, and one major reason for that is the technological revolution. Things are happening in a lightning speed. The world is filled with problems, varieties of problems, unconquerable problems, and each day is getting worse. If we had used the power of technology to address this problem, I think all these problems can be overcome very easily. That is the power of technology. What do we do with this power? If it gives us so much enormous capacity, shouldn't we be using it for some good purposes? It's a question of putting those into action, trying to address them. For example, healthcare. Healthcare can be easily done with the technology that is moving. Healthcare can be done with mobile phone completely. Education. You can get the best education in the world just with mobile phone. It's possible. You can remove all the illiteracy in the world just like that if you put our mind into it. So that's what the future is.
IGNITE is about imagination. It's about making the impossible possible.
Utilizing existing electronic tools to spark transformation.
IGNITE is about harnessing the full power of digital platforms. That means putting in all the ingredients to create a successful digital economy.
Ignite is an initial step in creating an enabling framework in the promotion and proliferation of social business mindset anchored on disruptive mobile financial services innovation. Yes, we have seen success stories in some parts of Africa and in Asia, and we want to be part of this crusade towards empowerment through interoperability.
Ignite is a best practice in itself. It's to provide a global stage in introducing e-money innovation that would bring about change and impact in the life of the poor.
Among Ignite's three-pronged goals are replicating best practice e-money innovations in at least 3 developing countries under an enabling regulatory environment and operating within the social business and inclusive business framework. Getting to scale and realizing commercial traction with a 15% active user rate at a minimum, complemented by a robust payments ecosystem. Achieving interoperability within and across deployments in at least 3 markets.
This is about people working together and using technology to pave the way for development.
Ignite is a welcome initiative to bring together all stakeholders to showcase various initiatives with the end in view of addressing poverty through digital solutions. And mobile technology is proven to be pervasive and viral.
And more importantly, it will kindle the flame of helping people, inspiring each and everyone.
Ignite is people empowerment in action, where not only industries are involved, but also the poor and vulnerable themselves. Interest groups can participate as well through social media by shaping the development of targeted products and services that would serve them best. It's a proposition that is demand-driven rather than supply-driven.
But this is precisely what Ignite is all about. Ignite is about driving transformation in developing markets and ecosystems using mobile money solutions. This is about creating inclusive business models that will light the path to growth which embraces all.
Today, the technology is here, but how come we don't do that? That's where we are talking about the social business, another kind of business. Business to solve problem rather than make money out of it. So it's a non-dividend company to solve human problems. And we are doing lots of those things. So that's what the beauty of the technology in the future. We hope we will put our mind into that direction and make sure technology, as it develops, as it grows, as it expands in the direction of solving problems faster than anything that happened in the past. We'll look forward to it. Salamat.
In turn, these encourage greater transparency, accountability, and efficiency in governance, as well as better public service delivery to citizens, promoting inclusion by expanding their access to formal financial services. The mechanism of businesses truly making a difference. This is just the beginning of transformed lives and a sustainable, empowered future. The Inclusive Growth Network of Innovations Towards Empowerment Forum. Be a part of it. Ignite change. Follow us on social media and visit www.igniteforum.org.